the best one yet.
Carol agrees. She agrees. Yep.
All right. So go ahead and grab your grab and go kits. If you didn't get one, check out the supply list that we've posted too, and you can make most of this stuff from home and print out the coloring page and some other things that we have today too.
All right, so should we start with Would You Rather?
Yes.
This is Star Wars edition Would You Rather.
So you have a stack of cards. We kind of cut them down to card shape, but if you want to make them look prettier, you can cut along the black line, even color in pages, punch a hole, put it on a ring, however you want to do it is fine. But we are just gonna pick at random and have.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Would you rather be a part of the Resistance or the Republic?
The Resistance.
Obvious choice.
Good
right
answer.
There.
I feel like this is Family Feud. Good answer. Good answer.
Would you like to pick one?
All right, so would you rather have Kylo Ren's lightsaber or Chewbacca's crossbow?
I actually really like Chewbacca's crossbow. Like, I think it'd be super fun to shoot a crossbow, so that's my answer.
Could you be accurate with a crossbow?
No, but I would try really hard.
Good. Okay. I like that.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Would you rather have R2-D2 or have BB-8 as your droid sidekick?
I already have a droid sidekick, but I would choose BB-8. I feel like he moves faster.
Carol is sitting right there, and she's modeled after R2-D2.
She's going off on me. Let's see. Would you rather be held captive by Jabba the Hutt or be frozen in carbonite?
Frozen, 100%.
Oh yeah. I won't get anywhere near Jabba.
No, he's pretty gross. All right, should this be our last one?
Sure.
Let's see. All of our pages are stuck together and thus hard to grab. Grab that one. Would you rather fight Darth Maul? Maul? Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Or Darth Vader?
Darth Maul.
Really?
I feel like Darth Vader's scarier.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think you'd more easily be able to defeat Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Darth Vader is a formidable foe.
Formidable.
All right, so play with your friends, play with your family, flip through them and decide the answers on your own yourself.
Yep.
Lots of different ways you can play. All right, you also have a coloring page inside a coloring page I Spy paper, something you can have fun with. And there is a cootie catcher or fortune teller inside too. And I'm going to show you how to make that real quick. You are going to need a pair of scissors and you'll cut along the dotted lines. So we'll do that real quick. And then the folds really aren't too tricky for most people.
There's a reason Miss Emily shows us how to make these. Origami is not my forte.
You know what? I'm not very good at origami either. I just particularly enjoy this fold. Okay, so once you have your square, you are going to fold it in half this way, and then backwards too. So I'm gonna do that down here and then show you. You're just kind of making the basis for the fold right now.
Carol's watching.
Oh. Carol is watching me very intently. It's so terrifying. Okay. So, you can kind of see where those creases are all along here. All right, next you're going to take each corner and fold it in to the very middle, like that. The more you crease and fold, the neater your final product will be. Okay.
Now it's like a smaller square.
Yep. So you can see all those flaps folded in. So now you're going to take it and fold it in half like this. Make sure you give it a really good crease again. Open it up again, that same side, and you're going to fold the other way. So we've got another nice crease. And then you can open it up again. All right, so I had you fold them in. Now you're going to fold them back the other way so that you can actually see the numbers and the characters. This just makes it move easier when you're opening and closing and trying to tell someone's fortune. So now it should look something like this. And again, you'll fold down, open up, and fold the other way.
I think this is the part I always get confused.
All right, so now you have this. Once again, you are going to take corners and fold them in, but you want to make sure you're doing it on the fortune side. So take your corner and fold it into the middle. So I'm going to do that 4 times. So when you fold, what you should be seeing are numbers. Okay, so now you've got your numbers. Then you fold it in half again. Make sure everyone's tucked in there. This is kind of the trickier part. You just have to kind of bend and lift these flaps and kind of form it into the right shape. It might fight with you a little bit.
Oh, there we go.
But your goal, your goal is to make it look like this. See your fingers fit in there perfectly? You can open, close, open, close. All right, should I tell your fortune?
Yes, please.
All right. You get to pick your character.
Finn.
Finn, so I'm gonna spell out Finn. F-I-N-N. Pick a number.
4.
4, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
3.
3. Hope is not lost. Today it is found. Yes. Go forth with those words of wisdom.
I will.
Then we have a Mad Lib for you. If you've never made a Mad Lib before, we're basically making a funny story together. So you can play this, the easiest way would be with a partner or a group of people. You can pick someone to be in charge, maybe you're in charge, and you're going to ask people for words. You're going to ask for nouns, which are people, places, or things. We usually try and stick with things, usually fit better into a Mad Lib. Adjectives are describing words like the size of something, color, the way it feels, the texture. There's verbs, which are your action words. And you might have some numbers. And that's probably pretty much it. There might be some other ones. Sometimes things are plural. So more than one, sometimes not. And if you don't know, it'll still be a silly story. No worries. All right, okay. So who's coming up with the silly words?
You are.
Oh, good. Okay, and this is easiest to do too if the person giving you the answers has no idea what the story is all about.
All right. Noun.
Library.
And another noun.
Paper bag.
Okay. One more noun.
Pillow.
Adjective.
Fluffy.
And adjective.
Fabulous.
I need a noun that's a large object.
Rocket ship.
And a noun.
Shoe.
Adjective.
Blue.
Verb.
Skip.
Adjective.
Crunchy.
And noun.
Scissors.
I need a noun that is a large number.
10,000.
A verb.
Swim.
An adjective.
Polka dotted.
And I need 3 more adjectives.
Oh goodness. Okay. Sticky. Loud.
Are you calling Carol loud?
No.
Okay.
Also squeaky.
Squeaky. And then a verb.
Jump.
And a number.
7.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's hear our story.
The Death Star is a library and super paper bag built by the Galactic Pillow. A Death Star.
I want to be part of the Galactic Pillow.
Sounds comfy.
I know.
A Death Star is fluffy shaped and so fabulous that it's the size of a rocket ship. This shoe is so blue it can skip an entire planet with its crunchy scissors. What?
What is happening?
About 10,000 people swim inside a Death Star, which holds polka dotted ships called Sticky Fighters. Despite loud odds, the Squeaky Alliance was able to jump not 1, but 7 Death Stars.
I want you guys to imagine Darth Vader reading that story and telling you about his polka dot
His
ships.
polka dotted ship.
That was pretty good. So you can try that one again at home, or there's another story on the back. All right, we've got another craft, right?
Let's make a droid.
Ooh, did you hear that, Carol?
Yeah, so this is my droid, C4RL, or Carol, as we call her. And she is like an R2 type. So that's what we were going to make with our cups.
Yeah. Okay.
So you get your cups and your bags with your shapes. We're going to use all of the construction paper shapes that are cut out. So we've got several strips that you can use as is, or have scissors handy. You can cut them, make them smaller, make them into squares. You've got a big square that's blue. You've got a big black one. Like, see Carol's got hers right here. I guess that's the eye. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then also a red one.
Ooh.
So you need some glue and just decorate your own droid. It doesn't have to look like R2, but if you like R2, you might want to get out a reference picture.
Yeah.
And go for it.
Oh goodness. I'm juggling my glue.
So I'm putting the glue right on the cup. And
Good plan. If you don't have glue at home, you should be able to use tape too. Or even a stapler would work.
You kind of need a lot to go around the cup as it bends.
Okay, so I made a stripe on the bottom.
Right.
I'm gonna trim some of mine down, I think. Make a couple extra buttons, compartments.
Whatever they are.
Don't know what the technical
There's some vents right here.
vents.
Like here's a little projector.
You can also use marker or crayon to add extra design elements.
And you'll have to think of a name for your droid.
Ooh, okay.
You know, using letters and numbers.
It's gonna be tricky. I could barely come up with a verb. I don't know how I'm gonna come up with.
Just throw some random letters. Maybe your initials and then birthday or something.
That's a good
Maybe
idea.
like S7J7.
Oh, that's cool. Let's see. So mine would be like E5A31. All right, I think mine is good.
Mine's good too.
Oh, we both did something sort of similar with our eyeballs. There's that. Mine.
Got a lot of buttons on the back. Mine's just plain on the back so far. I add some stuff later.
Nice.
I don't know, what do you think, Carol?
Ooh. Oh.
Sorry.
I thought she liked it at first.
No,
but I'm not
no,
sure.
she doesn't. I'll work on it.
Cool. And then you could even write the name of it like on the top or inside so you remember what your droid is named.
Yeah.
Okay, we have another craft for you, or activity really, and this one is going to involve a little bit of mess. So if you head outside, that's a good option.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you might want to make sure you have a piece of newspaper down or something like that. You will need to get a bowl or something to mix your Play-Doh in, your Death Star Galactic Play-Doh. And then inside your brown bag, you have a bag full of flour. It's about a
One cup,
Yep.
So you might want some food color too if you've got it handy.
Yes. Everything, food coloring and water will be the only other things you need. So you'll just dump almost all of your flour in. You might want to save just a little bit in case the consistency of your Play-Doh isn't quite right. You can correct it by adding in Play-Doh. So Play-Doh. Then you should have a bag of salt as well, which is 1/4 of a cup, which we didn't have ours in bags, so I'm going to give Miss Sarah her. Alright. Again, you can hold back a little bit of the salt in case you need to make any corrections.
So is this edible?
Technically, but I do not recommend eating it.
Alright.
Also, once you put glitter in, it is no longer edible.
True.
Alright, so then you need water, and you need 1/2 cup. If you're going to add food coloring, measure out your water and add the food coloring to the water and give it a little stir first. That'll help not get all over your hands and stain them. So, got 1/2 cup for you. And you might want to have a little extra water on hand, again, to make sure the consistency is what you want. And a spoon or popsicle stick to mix with is also helpful. Okay. So go ahead and mix up your Play-Doh.
Looks like bread dough.
Yeah.
It actually smells really good.
Again, do not recommend eating it.
Keep it away from pets too.
Yes.
You might like it.
If you keep it sealed in a baggie, it should last quite a while.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I've mixed mine up, so I'm gonna have to start playing with it with my hands to see how
And
sticky it is.
now is the perfect time to add your glitter too. So you should have a little baggie of glitter. And you can just dump the whole thing in if you want, or if you want it to go in slowly, cut a little corner from the bottom and it'll dribble out that way. Ooh.
I'm just going for it.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, and then you can start mixing and kneading. If you have extra flour at home and you want to kind of avoid getting your hands super sticky, before you start mixing, put some flour on your hands, kind of rub it like this. And
Now you don't.
Sorry, I didn't mention that before you started. And that'll help it not stick to you so much.
How
Sturdy
pretty
good.
that
It
is.
looks awesome.
Alright. This feels pretty good. If it's a little too sticky, you can add a little more flour to it.
Or a little more salt. Flour usually is the better fix.
If it's too, like loose or...
Yeah, if it's kind of clumpy and like won't really stick together, you'd want to add a little more water.
Okay.
And always add just a little bit at a time, and then kind of mix it up before you figure it out. That looks so cool. So you can make all kinds of crazy cool things with your Play-Doh. If you have some spare like nuts and bolts at home, you could make a droid. That'd be kind of cool.
droid dough.
I feel like you could make BB-8, a BB-8 model, because you
yeah.
could like roll circles. If you want to, you could even split it up into 2 different batches and add different food coloring colors too.
You have like a red and blue.
Yeah. You could, you could do so many cool things with your dough. So, yeah, Miss Sarah is covered in glitter and flour and salt and
It's fine.
And
It's
water. So hopefully you'll have lots of fun playing with your Death Star galactic dough. Ooh, Carol might not be super happy about that. Keep your dough away from your droids.
They hate it.
They hate it. All right, guys, we have another special treat for you in just a minute.
It's an epic battle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you're gonna grab your lightsaber.
Make sure you put it in the freezer first. We didn't give it to you frozen.
And you'll need your black felt and the little foam shapes that were in your baggie. And you are gonna decorate the hilt of the lightsaber where you hold it. And so this will protect your hand from the coldness of your popsicle.
Yeah, and also, like, once you have it all decorated and you've got your buttons on there, you could probably have a sort of gentle lightsaber fight.
Yeah, a gentle, peaceful
Peaceful fight.
Peaceful.
Practice duel. if
There
you
we
will.
go. Yeah, like fencing.
Yeah.
Alright. So you can color these with markers if you want it to look more accurate, I imagine. They have different buttons.
You could also use construction paper that you have at home and glue it on, or if you have glue dots, use that for some extra personalization.
As a member
There's
of the
my
dark
hilt.
side, I have a red lightsaber.
I'm a Jedi.
Blue.
Ooh, Carol.
She's mad that I'm on the dark side.
I know.
Alright, ready?
Yes. Ooh, the more frozen, the better.
Oh, but you are killing it, man.
I know.
Oh. So, you know, good wins again.
Yes,
Whatever.
once again prevails. So when you're all done finishing up all the projects and you've made the hilt of your lightsaber, you get to enjoy a nice cool treat on probably a nice hot day.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.